Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris with Holly Ridge Homestead, and I've got a bunch of black gold. This is mushroom compost that we have that we can get from town. Well, we've always had a small garden, nothing big, just some fresh vegetables, watermelons, cantaloupe, squash, tomatoes, cucumbers, very small garden. So we have like I said, a small garden, just very small. But I've been watching Daniel Arm's Family Homestead and Gardening with Leon, and they're talking about these self-wicking tubs. So I've started gathering stuff to build some, just to experiment and see how they work out, and if it's easier and more productive. So these self-wicking tubs is Gardening with Leon up in Oklahoma has been showing people how to do these things. So I've got 8 of these tubs from a rancher buddy of mine that he's, they're just gonna throw them away, and I had some pipe already left over from when we built our house, and I picked up the 1-gallon cans that are creating this air pocket that Leon is saying that you need to have and stuff like that. I only had enough for 2 tubs on the 1-gallon cans, but I've got a bunch of 6-inch pipe that we're going to use, and so I already got these 2 built. I've got transplanted our blueberries into here, and I'm going to make up 6 more using this 6-inch drain pipe. So like I said, I got more tubs over here, and I needed some pipe, and I didn't have anything left over, so I made a few phone calls, and a buddy of mine had 6-inch drain pipe out in their pasture that's been out there for years that they never used, so they just sent it over here and gave it to me. So I've been cutting this up and going to be filling these tubs, and I'll show you what we're supposed to do here. Alright everybody, so I've got everything together. Don't make this overly complicated. I'm using damaged water pipe. You're going to be covering it with this landscape fabric. Now, they suggest you get some industrial grade landscape fabric. Well, I didn't have access to that. So I didn't have access to the industrial grade landscape fabric. So this is from Home Depot. It's pretty heavy duty. It was kind of expensive. This isn't the netted kind. This is a woven kind. I'm pretty sure if I could have got some of the industrial, like for greenhouses, it's going to last longer. So you need fabric. You need at least a minimum of a 1-inch pipe so your water hose can go in there. I had, was this about 1.5 inches or up to 2 inches, probably 1.5 inches. It's just a way to get the water in there into the bucket fast. And you got to keep this on an angle so when it's sitting down flat, the water will come out. If it was flat on the ground, no water. this is an 18-inch. This is an 18-inch at the bottom diameter. So I end up having to cut my two. Cutting my two 6-inch pipes 14 inches long, and they will shove down side by side. The last thing you got to make sure you do is from the bottom of the tub to right here, you need 5 inches. The pipe is 6 inches. You need a weep hole at 5 inches, half-inch bit. Very simple. Once you have all these materials together, the last thing you need is your landscape mix, whatever it is that you have access in your area, some sort of fertilizer, and he also mentioned sea salt. Well, I don't have any sea salt, which has some, he says, when I say he, Leon, with Guardian Leon, says it has like 99 different trace minerals in this salt. So eventually I will get that, but this is just I'm gonna see what I can do with what I have now. At this point, the only thing I've had to buy that I didn't have on hand was the fabric and the mulch. I've already had fertilizer, this pipe, these tubs were free, so a lot of this stuff was already free. All right, so I've got it set side by side. Once you put in the fabric, how it should look, and then how it is without the fabric. And the ones I set up over here with my blueberry bushes had 6 1-gallon cans on the outside perimeter with a void on the inside for the weeping area, as he describes in his videos. So far I'm already liking my 1-gallon cans, but this is what he builds and he doesn't seem to have any issues with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try this. But I wanted to show you real quick what it looked like and how I'm setting it up the way he describes. So you've got your two 6-inch pipes laying. Your weep hole is right there. Place your pipe with your angle down in front of it. And what you'll do is you'll lay your landscape fabric in, and you want to tuck it. You want to tuck your fabric on the openings of your 6-inch pipe and then down on the side. And it's going to look something similar to this right here. So my weep hole is up here. I've got this tucked down so the dirt cannot get in. Just like this right here. Tuck it all the way around. Once you get it like that, then you just fill in halfway full with your landscape mix, and then you put your fertilizer, about a half a cup is what he's recommending. I'm doing a handful. I don't have a measuring cup. After you put your layer of your half a cup of fertilizer and your sea mineral mix, if you have it, then you fill in with the rest with your landscape mix. And the whole purpose of the 6-inch pipe and putting the fabric on it is to create this area of air, and where the water will seep out through your 5-inch hole and leave air for the plants to grow. Alright guys, so I've got it halfway filled up. Just a handful of triple 13. Handful of triple 13. And all I'm doing is putting in the bottom in it, and I'm just kind of mixing it in just a little bit. That way if the roots do go directly with it, it's not going to burn them. If you had your trace minerals, the sea salt that Leon tells you use, this is the same time you would put it in for all those minerals. I don't have any, so I'm just going with this. Just got to finish filling these two up with my mushroom compost, and that's what we call it here, mushroom compost. And these two will be ready for anything that we plan on putting in there. And I've got 3 more over here, 1 more over there to do, so I've got 4 more to do. But it's an experiment for me, something I want to try to see if it works for us. Usually these are inside of a greenhouse or a high tunnel. I don't have any of those, so he does suggest putting something like a plastic for a water runoff, but I'm going to kind of try. I'm not going to put the plastic on it. I'm going to leave it like it is and see what kind of results I get out of it. We have a weep hole in there, so it should drain out the water as it's supposed to. It has a 6-inch pipe. It's getting plenty of air, and it has landscape fabric from clogging all that up. So we'll see how it works out. I got these wicking tubs finished. I've got 7 of them completed. I've transplanted 3 blueberry bushes, and I've got 4 tubs still available to plant in, and I have 1 more at the back porch that I need to do. These wicking tubs are designed to where when the water seeps down into it, the hole that is drilled 5 inches, once there's plenty of water, it will drain so it doesn't drown the plant. The 6-inch pipe or cans are to create that void in there to give it oxygen. When the water gets to the level it needs, it'll come out of this weeping hole here, and I'll show you it's draining right now. You can see that it's coming out of there. I've only filled water into these right here for right now. The other ones will fill up during the rains and stuff of that nature. And we'll see if we need to cover these with plastic like Leon suggested, which I'm sure he's probably right. As many years experience he has, he's got more years experience than I am alive at gardening. So anyways, I'm excited about this, and I hope you guys try this. For me, it's an experiment. I know it works because I've seen other people's channels and it works on their channels. So I'm gonna try it here. And the other thing I like about this is it's not set in the ground. I can move this and take it somewhere else. So eventually we're going to be building a new house on the back side of our property back here. And well, all this down here, well, it's going to have to stay. Now I can take all the fencing and the T-post and stuff of that nature, but I'm going to lose my dirt unless I just load it up and take it. Well, that's not going to happen. With these tubs, all this material that I've purchased, it's going to come with me. So I like that about this thing. Leon, Gardening with Leon, he says that you can grow just about anything in these tubs. He doesn't know of anything that you can't grow in: watermelon, cantaloupe, fruit, your veggies. I don't know about potatoes, but I'm sure somebody's done some sort of potato tub. So anyways, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.